Hey guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with Big Daddy again. Another review for you guys. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the DOTMOD DotSquonk and the DOTMOD 24 RDA, which is the squonker. But anyway, I got these in Detroit at the ECC during Friday's Business to Business Day. So it was pretty cool. I actually got to sit there and talk with the guys, which is always nice when you go from business to business. Of course, you get great deals. Everyone knows that. But the fact that you don't have to fight the crowd, which is very very nice. So you get to spend a little bit more time with them. You get to touch the product a little bit more. Kind of get the feel for it before you actually decide it's something I want to purchase, which was really really cool. Now, as far as DotMod goes, we all know for years they have produced damn good quality products, to the point where I've never been able to afford them. I've always had clone RDAs, and those clones were great, and I love the clones. And I've baked on a couple of people's authentics here and there, and they were just as fabulous as I thought they would be. Now that I actually have the authentics, I am still going to tell you their stuff is great. It's definitely worth it. Their build quality of the machining, everything is impeccable. Like I said, you'll see a lot of the details when I dive down, show you a little bit more up closies. But like I said, I will go ahead. I'm not going to rebuild this. I just burned the coils. I'm just going to re-wick this, and I'm not going to do it on camera. But then I'll juice it up and put it all together for you, and then do a tape after we're done. But anyway, let's go down below and let's take a look at DotMod DotSquonk and the DotMod 24. So pretty, don't you agree? And the drip tip, I'm sorry, that is a drip tip that I purchased from them at the show. Fortunately, these drip tips they screw on, and I am having a hell of a time trying to get mine to unscrew. Yeah, it's not good. Only drawback that I'm seeing with this one. Anyway, let's go below and we'll take a look. So here we are. Oops, that is upside down. The logo can be very confusing sometimes. DotMod. And when you get the box, open up the box, well, as you can see again, like I said, their products are impeccable. Nice little gold line with their logo and fancy design there. Get your authenticity card. It's almost like money. It's got all kind of security features in it. Let's see, messing with the green screen, but it's got texture on this thing. This is ridiculous. That's some serious attention to detail and quality there. Now, again, in the box, you're not really going to get much. You're going to get some O-rings, and I guess that's for the 510 up here or whatever. And you're going to get your mod. Now, I didn't have this in the mod because I already had it full, but you're going to have your bottle. Now, these bottles actually even come in multiple colors, the same colors as all the mods. So if I wanted, I could have had a blue bottle to actually match my mod. Go back here. All right, then when you open this up, you're going to get this little tubey, dilly wop. Now, I don't know what this thing is made out of. It's some kind of hard plastic. A little too hard for my taste, but this is your 18650 adapter. So, because this will actually handle a 2700 battery. Right? Now, again, if you have just 18650, just drop that in there and pop it in there, and there you go. Right? Now, I have been running all my batteries negative side up. what I've been running on. All right, so you put your batteries here, positive down, and that way you can just push it in because this is the spring-loaded part right there. As you can see, this is just solid. There's no give down there. So stick it in like that, and you're done. All right, and same thing when you're taking out your battery. This way, there's enough little room in here so you can press up against it and then lift it out without, tearing up any of your wraps. All right. Now, one of the things we were told and we found out while we were at the show, you can see that little, get over here, that little C clamp right there, this little retaining clamp that's going around the post there. Basically, you can pop that out, and this whole pin, all the way up here, will come out. You can clean it, and if it's messed up, you can replace it. And then you shove the pin back down, you put the clip back on, and Bob's your uncle. As you can see, the firing. All right. So yeah, this button does have a little fight in it, so it's not a very easy to push button, but it's very smooth. It's not terribly hard. All right. Now, again, looking at where Bill calls it machining. Everything in here is just beautiful, perfect. I have literally one nick on one of my doors. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right there. Right there. One little nick. It's the only nick that I have on it. And I take this thing to work with me. It's in the car. It's all over the place. Starting to wear a little bit right there. Just a smidgen. And I think that's from, just putting it down, on a hard surface or what have you. Again, attention to detail. Look at that button. That's the same logo from design pattern as in the box. Now, you can also change your door. So if I wanted this to be blue and red, I can have blue body, red doors, gold doors, black doors, Tiffany blue doors, whatever. So you can mix and match and make your box your own. And the cool thing again, attention to detail. There's your DOTMOD logo, and right down here, which is really hard to see, that is my serial number to match the serial number of my authenticity card. So, great job. This is a great job. Now, we were definitely told, do not undo any of these screws here. That would not be a good thing for you. Now, I'm sure someone out there will try it. You're on your own. I'm not liable for that. I'm not going to do it to mine because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not rich enough to go out and have to buy another one. So, like I said, those are held on very good magnets. There's nothing. There's a little, but normally when you're holding this thing, you're not rocking this back and forth anyway. You just don't feel it. It just feels really nice in your hand. Again, gold-plated 510 up here. I don't know why they had all the grooves and things of that nature. You would think just making it smooth would have been suffice in this day and age, but what have you. Anyway, that's the mod. Now, as far as the RDA goes, there you go. Like I said, this is a drip tip that I purchased from them. And again, this one, it screws on, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of proprietary drip tips. But outside of that, it's semi-comfortable. It does the job. A lot of people went and got the glass Trinity cap. I'm not a big fan of the glass caps, so I'm stuck with this. But it does me okay. All right, and as far as adjusting it, it's hard to even tell here, but on the edges of this cap right there, it's it's knurled, kind of like the edge of a coin, like the edge of a quarter. So it gives you something to grip. So it's easy to adjust. You can see it's very, very smooth. And again, I've heard a million times, what you're doing one side, you're doing the other, unless you're doing it single coil. Because you can put it in, that will be dual coil, and then that will be single coil. There we go. All right, back in dual coil, because I have mine, it's always wide open. Here is the deck. Again, I don't have the greatest up closey action going on here, but you got the DOTMOD logo, you got your serial number and all that. I do have the squonk pin in mind. And these are some coils that I got from Saturation Station. Now, mind you, in the box, which I should have showed you before. Again, just like DOTMOD, again, nice presentation. And this is the drip tip that actually comes with it. It is like a peak, Jesus. What do they call that stuff? Ultim. Ooh, good Lord, thank you. Right, and in here you will have your RDA will actually come in this glass jar here with some spare O-rings. In this little jar here, you're going to get your regular pin, 510 pin, your some spare a spare spring. You're going to get some coils and all that. You get this nice little awesome little DOTMOD tool. So isn't that sweet? Look at that. It says DOTMOD. You utilize this tool to tighten, untighten top screw here. And of course, you can use a regular screwdriver or what have you. And you know, this is going to be a pain in the butt. No, I'm not going to do it. But you can see under there, there's my authenticity card. I don't know if I pull all this out, but I'm not digging all that out right now. So there we go. Again, DOTMOD always does great with their packaging, even though it's very simplistic on the outside. But to me, it's classic. Now, I wish they had the little half moon cutouts. Hint, DOTMOD makes your stuff a little bit easier to get into. But like I was saying before, when you loosen up this screw here, you're going to have that gap there, and the gap down here is going to open up, so allow you to just stick your coils in. As you can see, I have not had to bend my leads at all. They are straight in. See that? Straight in. If I can get everything, there we go. Straight. Nothing's bent, nothing's tweaked. And of course, you know, you can have them as closer as far, you don't want to have them too far, but yeah, that's pretty much about right. I just kind of put mine about center of the deck. So it's away from the post a little bit, but not too close to the airflow. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, as far as their tolerances with their O-rings and everything, I mean, it's, you know, it goes on nice. It doesn't come off that easy, but, yeah, I mean, if you get them super juicy with e-liquid, it may slide off a little bit easier, but it's not that easy. But it's nice. All right, so anyway, with that, I'm done. I'm going to go up top, and I'm going to wick this, juice it up, and show you how she bakes. All right, guys, I got her all wicked up and everything now. Now, one of the things I kind of forgot to mention when I was up close was, if you notice the crosshatch, well, Phillips style head up here. Well, this is also where your juice comes out when you squonk. It squonks all the way up here. Now, what happened is juice will actually run down these channels, and it'll go down the side, it'll go down onto your coils, and that way it would actually give you a nice saturated coil and cotton. So every time you squonk, you get a nice wet vape. And I'll kind of see if I can show you a little bit kind of how that works, like that. Yeah. Let's go over here. Let's get some over this one. And there it goes. Squonkity, squonkity, squonk, squonk. All right. I will finish going ahead and getting this all juiced up, and we will have a vape. I'm going to finish juicing it with the actual juice bottle, so I can save the juice that I have in my. Right. Now, one of the cool things is also when you go to refill your squonk bottle, is you actually don't have to even take it out of the mod to squonk to fill it. I'm sure some of you may already know this technique, but basically you're going to put the tip of your bottle down here, turn everything upside down, squeeze the air out of your squonk bottle here, and then tip it back up this way, and it should suck the juice right down out of your out of that bottle and fill it up for you. You're a lot less messy than always having to take the bottle out of the mod. Or, like I said, you can get one of those third-party squonk bottle refill kits, and that's cool. Like I said, you're still going to carry around the juice with you, and then when you need to fill up your squonk bottle, you just it's a little more work because you still got to unscrew the RDA, and then screw the bottle on, and then still do all the whole upside down, squeeze air out of the bottle, this or that, blah 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 blah. But this way, you don't even have to take the RDA off of the mod. This way, it just goes right in. And let's see here. A fresh 2700 battery in there, as you can see. That on. It doesn't line up 100% straight, but yeah, it's close enough. Man, good stuff, people. Good stuff. Anyway, that's it. DotMod is great stuff, people. Might have to, save them make budget dollars here and there if you have to, if you're like me, that don't have a lot of expendable cash. But trust me, well worth it. Regardless if you get their neck, the squonk box, their two regulated boxes, it doesn't matter. Anything you get from DotMod is going to be quality. Now, one more thing that I want to show you that I have of theirs. Now, I haven't even built one. I haven't even played with it because I don't even know what I want to put it on yet. But this is another item that I picked up from theirs. And again, like anything else, very great for packaging, is I actually got that pretty bad boy right there. It's so sexy. So once I do decide to figure out what I'm going to put this on, I'll probably do a build video or something like that. All right. With that being said, man, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Hope this video wasn't too long for you. Love y'all. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.